Today, I have the honor to interview you as one of the readers of the traveling manuscript, The Life I Didn't Notice. What was the greatest impact on you from reading the traveling manuscript?
Realizing, and I don't want to give a lot of the book away because obviously there's a lot of people who haven't read it, but the timeline. So where Lily received her eye-opening insights to the end of her life was a huge timeline. So that was a profound reminder that it's never too late. Because I think that we get older, and I hear this all the time in my line of work in fitness is, I'm too old for that, or it's too late for me, is remembering that even for me at the age of 50, that, there's potentially still 30 or 40 more years to take those insights and apply them. Yeah. It doesn't have to happen in our youth, and I think actually most often it doesn't, but I'm more excited for my generation to read it.
For the character in that book, and we like to say Lily Fields is all of us, men and women. It's never too late, and she did make some of the most profound changes after having that wake-up call. What struck a chord about the theme, noticing my life, the life I didn't notice?
It made me reflect, so there was a lot of ways that I could draw parallels to Lily's life. And, things would, as I was reading, I would remember times in my life where I didn't stop to notice, but I also credited myself for the times that I did. So, and I think I wrote probably in my feedback in the manuscript, one of the lines that hit me the most was when the little girl said to Lily, "You were never far off. Like you were closer than you think you are." And I think that was a reminder.
So the author, Gerry Visca, chose to weave spiritual teachings in the form of these 7 regrets, which are also gifts, in story form. What do you feel is the power of capturing profound teachings in this form, in story form?
Relatability. Relatability. You can bring a story into your heart. Information tends to get stuck in your head. Everybody likes to hear a good story.
Whereas I think that there's something deeply profound about story and capturing spiritual teachings, especially in story form.
We love to read and we love books, and I love actual books. I don't even like reading on a screen. My favorite place to be is surrounded by books. The best thing that you can do is connect to somebody else's story because you feel less alone.
As we also say with this book, is it's not a book that's meant to be read once. We've already heard people that have read the manuscript probably 2 and 3 times. They actually didn't want to let go of it.
Wow.
So, and they say, "Oh my goodness, every time I read it, I receive something else." But for this question, having received something from reading the manuscript, what would you want others to receive and experience or hope for them?
What I would love for people to realize is it doesn't matter how old you are. You don't have to be stuck in your ways, and you don't have to use that as a reason or an excuse. I would love for people who read this book to realize that today's a new day, no matter where you've been. And it's not too late. And also we are like the story of the bamboo that takes 7 years to push through the earth. Keep watering. It could be tomorrow that it shows through. And just to believe and to not give up on that journey, regardless of your age or where you are.
If you did live as if you have a whole other lifetime, imagine what you could step into. But maybe from this time, from new levels of noticing your life. Because I can certainly say for myself, after 52 years, there was a lot I didn't notice, and no regrets and no more judgment on myself. But now the next 50 years, wow, what if I noticed more of it? Woo! What's possible, right?
It's actually, it's quite exciting because we've left behind the baggage of the burden of everything that we were supposed to do and supposed to create. And this age is an absolute gift because I'm able to now move into whatever that I create now is for a much bigger picture than just building my own world. Because that part was far less fulfilling, although I certainly have no regrets, and I have the career that I worked so hard for, and a beautiful family and my children, all that stuff. But now that that's done, it's almost like I got to tick off a great big to-do list, and now I get to create a new one that's not put upon me. I felt like the first to-do list was put upon me by just the things you're supposed to do in life. This one I get to actually create.